Good morning YouTubers, it's CJ and Retro, looking a little bit worse for wear. Had a few beers last night, same old story, stayed up a bit too late. But you're in for a bit of a treat today, and hopefully I'm in for a treat. Just waiting for my lift, Bad Fuck Up UK, aka Tim. We're actually going to try something a little different this time. We're going to head on down to, the ultimate goal is to get to Arcade Club in Bury, which I know a lot of you fellow YouTubers have been to recently. It's a place where I think they've got between 100 and 200 retro arcade games consoles, and it's literally like an arcade from the 1980s, 90s. Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Defender, all the beat 'em ups, some driving games. They've even got a bar and food. I'm absolutely really looking forward to checking it out, so make sure you stay tuned for that footage. But we're going to combine it with another road trip, probably the last in this series of the road trips for the time being. But we're going to start off in Stafford. We're going to head on down to Retro Gaming World, and then we're going to head on down to Shogun Games' new shop, also in Stafford. We're then going to head on up to, where are we going next? We're going up to a shop that we've never been to in Derby. Not expecting too much. I think it's more like a collectible junk type shop. No disrespect to the owner, but it does look like he's got some games, so we can head on there. Then we're going to head up to Bradford to this shop called Lee's Deals. It looks like he's got a lot of stock, and hopefully a lot of Mega Drive stock for myself, or certainly a few to tick off the list. And then we're going to go all the way up to Liverpool to Level Up, which we've visited in a previous road trip, but only once. And then we're going to head on down to Bury, check into the hotel, and get on down to Arcade Club. So stay tuned, just waiting for my lift, Bad Fuck Up UK, and I'm sure there'll be lots of fun and frolics along the journey. So stay tuned, YouTubers. So we're en route with the road trip Arcade Club jaunt, and I'm here with Bad Fuck Up UK.
Hi guys.
And of course me, CJ and Retro, and we're just heading on to Stafford now to Retro Gaming World and the new shop that Shogun Games have got. I'm sure there'll be plenty more laughs along the way, so stay tuned. So here we are, Retro Gaming World in Stafford. Just waiting for it to open. Nice game gear. Is that the one you saw, Tim?
No, the one I was looking at is inside him, just underneath that cabinet now.
But the telly thing's useless on it now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking pointless.
Game gear carry case there. All the little change around inside the till's been moved.
Got some Mega CD stuff for you at the back there.
Ah.
Wonder Dog.
Oh, I heard about that one, yeah. Well, can't see too much, so better see if we can get in a minute.
There we go.
Looks a nice, nice shop, doesn't it?
Yeah, nicely done out.
Yeah.
A lot bigger than the last one.
Let's go in and take a look then. Okay, so we've just been to Retro Gaming World. We just passed it actually on the right, and the new shop at Shogun Games. No Mega Drive unfortunately so far, but I did pick up a few Master System games from Retro Gaming World. Unfortunately, as nice as Shogun Games' shop looks, I got all the Mega Drive titles and there's literally no Master System on display. So we're going to go on to the next shop. There's a change of plan. We're actually going in bareback to all these shops, and we're going to head on instead to Game On in Stoke, which is literally 20 minutes away.
You might want to explain to them what bareback means. They might think you're fucking somebody or something.
Going in the wild.
Yeah,
Is that
we're
saying
going, we're hunting in the wild.
We're going in, we're going to find out, see if there's anything there without actually knowing what's there.
Yeah.
Instead of arranging like to book some games, but we're going to see what they've got anyway. A bit more fun that way, you know, you don't know what you're going to find and that. So we're heading on to Game On, and after that I think we're going to head on to Alfreton in Derbyshire and Bradford. So yeah, the day's still young, there's more games out there to find. So we're literally a few minutes away now from Game On in Stoke. As I said, the plan has changed. We're probably not going to Liverpool after all. We're going to head on down to Alfreton after Stoke, and hopefully there's going to be a big shop in Bradford called Lee's Deals, where we're hopefully expecting to find certainly some good titles anyway. It looks like he's got a good selection, if he hasn't been cleaned out kind of thing. So yeah, we're virtually here now at Game On in Stoke. So we're here at Game On in Stoke. Let's go in. Sunday morning, going down the A50 towards Derby onto Alfreton Sales and Exchange. Just left Game On in Stoke, another few Master System purchases. Not very easy to film in the shop, to be honest. Not much footage today inside the actual shops, but hopefully getting maybe a walk around or a bit of a tour or some footage of Arcade Club later on, so keep watching. So we are in Alfreton in Derbyshire. It's a nice day now. Just trying to find the next shop, which I think it's coming up on the right hand side. We've never been here before, we don't know what to expect. Here you go, in the window they've got vintage games and everything. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that.
Fucking some kind of van.
Hold on, yes, up there.
That's clean.
Yeah, looks good. That's really good. That does the box. So let's go and have a look. It's called Buy Sell Trade, Alfreton Trade and Exchange, I believe.
Yeah, Gemma's been coming in since about 13.
Oh, right, really? I can see why she likes it. It's very, very
Yeah.
nice. Got a lot of nice stuff, you know.
I've been here. My first, first Mega Drive I bought. I think I paid about 300 quid for the first one, the
Yeah.
Japanese one. I've been here 46 years.
Oh, right.
My daughter's got a shop in Kirkby and Ashfield as well.
Oh, right. Which one? What's that one called?
Well, she has a few games. Kirkby sells and exchange.
Oh, right. So here we are, still in the shop in Alfreton. Full details at the end of the video. Great selection of games, retro games, DVDs, Blu-rays, tablets, everything really. Stuff you wouldn't think. This is the area we've just been in, picked up a Mega Drive game. A lot of good stuff in here. Look at some of this. There's my little baby. Man, this video really doesn't do it justice what they've got here. It's really, really good. A little selection in the back of the Mega Drive, over the back to the left. The old arcade type machines. Superb stuff. And got VHS. The good old days of Linthouse videos. It's really hard to get everything in, and they've got so much good stuff. Very, very impressed actually. Country music. Or your old telephones. So much good stuff. PS2 games here. If you're into collecting those. Literally everything. Wow, that's all I can say. We've struck gold there at Alfreton Sales and Exchange. Some Mega Drive pickups, didn't expect them at all, but picked up a few. I'm absolutely surprised, to be honest. But the old feeling's still there, the old buzz. No doubt you'll find out what they are at the end of this video. So yeah, very, very good shop. You've already seen the footage that I took inside the shop. Very, very good. We'll talk more about that later. We're en route now to grab some lunch and head on to Lee's Deals in Bradford. I was going to say I hope he's got some Mega Drive games for me. I'm sort of hoping he hasn't, because he's skinting me out, but we'll have to see. Catch you all in a bit. So here we are,
6 minutes.
just had a nice lunch break. Feel a bit better now. En route now to Lee's Deals in Bradford, about an hour away. Never been there before, so quite interested to see what the shop's like. It looks really good from the photos, but we shall see. Stuck in traffic. Absolutely fine up to a certain point, now we just can't get moving. Don't know what's holding us up, but looks like we've got another bloody half an hour of this, doesn't it? Yeah. Snail's pace.
need a copy of my Dick to Power football.
I bet you do. Still here with Bad Fuck Up UK.
Still driving.
Still here, CJ and Retro. Just fucking traffic. So we're just coming into Bradford, literally about a mile away from the shop, the Pandas territory. Good old Bradford. I think I've been here once before, I don't remember too much about it, to be honest. But yeah, we're literally just about half a mile or so away from the shop now. I'm gonna have to look out for it because I think it's going to be quite awkward to spot. Just coming in, there it is, Direct Deals, Lee's Deals, we're almost there. So we've just been to Lee's Deals, aka Direct Deals in Bradford, and bloody hell, what do you say, yeah, Bad Fuck Up.
I've never seen so much Mega Drive or Master System or Game Gear or NES. He's took a couple of full sets in there he's bought.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything like it. The Mega Drive selection, I wish I could have filmed in there really, but my mind was just blown. There was literally about 5 rows full of Mega Drive games.
More.
Duplicates, alphabetical order. I had to leave some games there. We picked up a few. It's definitely got to be. We'll talk about it more in depth at the end of the video, but my head's spinning at the moment. That was a flipping hell of a shot. Absolutely, just my head's a bit fucked, so I'm just trying to take it all in. Anyway, we're on the right route now to Bury. We're going to visit Arcade Club later on once we've cleared our heads. I still just can't get over that shot, but we'll talk about it at the end of the video when I've got my thoughts together and I'll tell you more about it. So, whew. Arcade Club in Bury. This is so much to film, an amazing place. Absolutely amazing. And here we are in the bar at Arcade Club, absolutely amazing. Jukebox in the corner with the songs on, bar, alcohol, food, nibbles. Right, so we're back. Oh, what a weekend, eh? If you excuse me looking so sweaty here this evening, it's boiling hot in the flat. It's absolutely roasting. Well, I don't know where to start really. What a eventful weekend we've had on this road trip stroke arcade club visit. Excuse me. Right, let's just go back to the beginning where it all actually started. First of all, the plan was, what we did actually do was head on up to Stafford early doors, grab some breakfast about 8:30, and then we went to Retro Gaming World and Shogun Games. Shogun Games got a new shop. They didn't open until 9:30. Unfortunately, as nice as the shop is, as you say, there just wasn't any games for me. They had hardly any Master System, 3 titles. All the Mega Drive I got, it just seems to be a lot of newer stuff. I don't know. I don't know if that's the main focus, but certainly not in Sega games anyway. Certainly not Mega Drive and Master System. They didn't really have a lot. I was very disappointed. Retro Gaming World, to be honest, the same old. John hasn't restocked. I didn't have a lot. No new Mega Drive. I mean, he's not even got the lights on in the shop. It's really difficult to see the games. Very disappointing. It was always a great shop to do early on. But I did pick a few Master System titles up, so I'm going to go through those first of all. I'm going to get my list because it gets very confusing. Okay, first of all, I picked up, this is from Retro Gaming World in Stafford, £8.99. It is Space Harrier. You have to excuse me because I've got piles of games on the sofa and I've got my list in front of me. So the next one I picked up was £4.99. It is Xenon 2. Of course, going for Master System titles when Mega Drive ones aren't available. The next one was £6.99. It is Great Volleyball. I'm not going to start opening the cards, I'll probably here all night. And the last one was £6.99 also, James Pond 2 Robocod. Okay, so that was it. Originally we were going to go on to Liverpool, but we changed the route slightly and we went on to Game On in Stoke. Now this next shop again, even the girl admitted, not much Mega Drive in there at all, really been depleted recently. So again, I went for Master System and I picked up 3 games. There was 25 quid I think for the 3 and I got a couple of quid off. So it worked out, this one was £8. It is Pac-Mania. And this one was £7, Lemmings. And we finished off with a couple of quid off a £10 game, Scramble Spirits. Some pretty good nick that does. So then we went on to a shop recommended by Jebs24 in Alfreton, Derbyshire. I'm just going to get the name of it. It's Alfreton Sales and Exchange. It's more like a bit like a collectibles cash converter CX, but not, if you know what I mean. Loads of gems of stuff. They've got VHS videos. As you've seen from the footage, they've got like figures. Just watch the footage. I mean, it probably doesn't capture half of it, but they've got everything really. I've got a massive selection of new games, but the guy was really friendly on the lady. They didn't try and rip me off. The prices were very good, I thought. You know, I can't, a hidden gem really. I mean, if he replenishes, I'll definitely go back and have a look. Very, very pleased with that. We went in there and spotted a game for £3 straight away, which is a bit of a long-running joke between me and Bad Fuck Up UK. Mike Dick to Power Football. Now that is, it was £3, which is really, really cheap. So I'll show you that one first. There it is, Mike Dick to Power Football. Now I didn't realise he was actually a player in the 60s, I think, and he was actually a coach when the game came out in the 90s, so that's where it came from. Anyway, the next one, Bad Fuck Up spotted. I missed it the first time round. Could have been a disaster. It was £15, it is Superman the Man of Steel. Quite good nick actually, a bit of damage to the front of the case, but you know, it's all there complete. Now the last one was sort of, I found it upstairs. Now it's in really good condition, to be fair, for its age. I hadn't got it, and
looking on eBay, it's worth quite a lot. The guy said to me, he says, you're probably not going to take this one. It was £80. He did knock £3 off, gave him Mike Dick to pair football for 3, so you know, I can't complain really. It is Demolition Man. Sold for £80 on eBay this week. I paid £80. It's pretty good condition. So then we went on to what was the final shop called Lee's Deals in Bradford. Now, never been there before. I still can't get my head around how much stock he had. We went in the shop, I didn't even look around the shop. I went straight for the Mega Drive and it just blew me away. He had absolutely loads of Mega Drive games. I had to leave so much there. He had Aero the Acrobat 1 and 2, I think they were about 90 quid each. He had Tintin Au Tibet. There's a few others he had that I needed that didn't have manuals, but he must have had 5 or 6 that I had to leave there. I just could have spent 500 quid in that shop. I had to be picky. I had still spent more than I wanted to, but I had to just take my games and go and save the rest for next time. So I'm going to read out to you what I got. £15 it is. Well, in fact, I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm not going to tell you the prices. I'm just going to go through how much it all came to, and that'll be easier. So the first one is Blades of Vengeance. The next one's eluded me for quite a while. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Never seen this one, but I've been waiting for it for a while. Izzy's Quest for the Olympic Rings. Getting what I'd consider some of the rarer titles now on the list ticked off. Then we went on to one that isn't so rare, but for some reason it's eluded me as well. Pocahontas. Down to the last 3 titles of the pickups. This one Vintage Gamer had. I've got it now. Sega Sports 1. And down to the last couple, and the last one I need to talk to you about. So the last but one title, penultimate title is, Tim found this, Bad Fuck Up UK, in great nick. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Don't see that very often. And the last one there, this isn't on, I don't think it's on the Retro Collect list, I'm going to have to check. It certainly wasn't on my list, but I bought it because I knew I hadn't got it. It was £12. I've since found out, I believe it's a German import. So as I was going for European PAL and the French games are on there, I can't understand why this German game isn't on there. It is. Maybe somebody can tell me, is it official PAL release? It is. Battle Frenzy. Can you tell me anything about that game? Is it counted as a PAL release? It certainly plays on my Mega Drive, but doesn't seem to be on Retro Collect. So there you have it. Those are the pickups. Sorry about that abrupt cutting off there. You have to excuse me, there was an ambulance outside, sort of put me off with the lights, and I was wondering what was going on, so just hope everybody's all right. Anyway, back to the conversation. So those are the pickups from the retro game shops. I'm completely spent out again. It's great to tick them off the list. I'm going to update my list later in this week and probably do a follow-up video just to tell you where I'm at with the collection of both Master System and Mega Drive. I'm a bit knackered. I went out Friday and I'm sweating my balls off again in this heat, and of course a late night Saturday night with Bad Fuck Up UK, so it's been a cracking weekend, but it wasn't over when we finished the shops. As you know, from the footage, we went to Arcade Club in Bury, stopped over. Now we thought 2.5 hours would be enough. It wasn't. We went in there, the guy was really friendly. I can't remember, I don't know if his name's Andy, I'm not sure. I've seen him around, but he was very, very friendly. We were just blown away by the machines. I mean, there's absolutely everything in there. There was all my favourites like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Frogger, Double Dragon, Final Fight, Sega Rally even, Galaxian was there, Defender, Gorf, Operation Wolf, Paperboy, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. There was even an Xbox One, which I had a game on against Tim. It was just superb. I mean, you could pinball machines. I'm not into pinball, but there was so much to do, and you could get on the machines. It was really, really good. Massive place, very hot in there as you expect, but a really, really good place. The bar was very impressive. I think it was £2 a can of Carling, cold, nice and chilled. They served burgers, food. The jukebox was on. Could have been done with being a bit louder, but now the jukebox was on, and I played, I think, Galaxian while we sat down and had a drink. Very, very relaxed lighting in there, very, very comfortable. Really, really good place. You could spend half a day in there or a day. We really wished we'd had longer to spend there, but we had to go back for we got a meal booked somewhere, so we only spent 2.5 hours there and sort of rushed out. But it was no fault of the place. The place was absolutely superb. So thanks if it's handy, if you see my video, or I'm sure I'll drop something on your Facebook page. Certainly visit Arcade Club. I'm definitely going to go about that. It was absolutely superb. I know Tim enjoyed it, and we just didn't have enough time there. So I'm definitely going to go back there. It's well worth the £10. I can't rave about it enough. I know a lot of the footage might have come out as dark because it's hard to film there, but honestly, it's superb. You really, really should check it out. I can't rave about it enough. So that's certainly going to be featured again on a future road trip. I'm no doubt about that. It was a cracking weekend. I'm trying to think if I've actually forgotten anything. Just to say that Lee's deals, we were talking about this, me and Tim, and the amount of stock in there is absolutely incredible. I just didn't feel there was something not quite right about. I don't personally think, this is no offence if you watch this video, I just don't think we were made that welcome. And I spent, going back to the pickups, I meant to tell you this earlier, I spent the games came to 152 quid. Those games are just showing you Battle Frenzy, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Sega Sports 1, Pocahontas, Izzy, Dracula and Blades of Vengeance. It came to 152 quid, and I asked if they could do a deal. They said, oh, 147. I was thinking more like 140, so in the end we got down to 145, but it just seemed like I spent a hell of a lot of money in there, and there was just no, like, it was just, I know it's business, I understand that, but there was just no, like, chat or anything, and it's a bit disappointing considering how much money I felt I spent in there, and I think Tim spent about 50 quid in there, so, you know, we spent the best part of 200 quid, but for stock-wise, it's certainly visit. It is absolutely superb for stock-wise. I cannot fault it, and no doubt I will be going back there at some point. Again, the shop in Alfreton was superb. It was absolutely a brilliant day. I just can't rave. It was probably one of the best road trips for a while. We stopped at the Premier Inn in Bury, lovely hotel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm done now. I think I'm done for probably till Play Expo. I'm spent out. As much as I'm getting the buzz back for the game collection, and the Mega Drive games are still there to be had, I'm pretty much done. So yeah, I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Just want to say thanks again to Bad Fuck Up for taking me. Of course, I'm reliant on him driving us there because I don't actually drive. But no, we have such a laugh. We have a bit of banter, you know. We always have a good time. So superb road trip again. And Arcade Club was superb. I've waffled enough. I'm going to go and chill out now and cool down a bit. So thanks a lot for watching, and keep it real, YouTubers. Adios.